This fanfiction contains vandalism. Please leave now before I die of laughter. Oh, goddamn. This is The World of Dreams by Shana-Tan 2131, which is on we are now on chapter 6. To lose is to gain is to lose. Fucking guns! Really? I'm still on that. Whatever. That night in the world of dreams, a door appeared out of nowhere, and Ayano Minigishi. Okay, who the fuck is this person? Oh wait, is this the person? Oh my god, it's Ayano Minigishi. Holy crap, it's the character I'm supposed to be following, because she's weird and stuff. And now I want to know what she looks like. Okay, that didn't work. Oh my god, I always gotta remember that most of the Lucky Star characters are supposed to look really cute. That's really cute. No shit! Uh-huh. Google images, arg. Anyways, enough fucking around. So she's the one who's not, like, possessed by the evil, right? Step through it, leading into Kagami's nursery. She was very beat up. Her clothes were ripped in multiple places and had cuts all over her body. She looked like she had just gotten away from a major battle. She took a look around the room and found it completely empty and looked it had not been used in quite a while. This isn't the first time Ayano had been showing up to the nursery room every day for 5 nights looking for someone or something. She figured that Kagami, Konada, and the others were still devastated over losing their teacher. In the real world, Miss Curio still remains in coma on life support, the doctor still not being able to find what exactly is wrong with her. Physically, there was nothing wrong with Miss Curio, but in her mental state, the doctors could not find any traces of brain patterns. So then was basically she was brain dead. Anyways, Ayano slowly staggered over to the diaper-changing table and laid down on top of it, staring off into space, thinking about her current situation. Even she was starting to feel some sort of regret for what had happened to Miss Kuroi. If she had not provoked Konada like she did before, then Miss Kuroi would have brought out her true feelings with the dark diaper, and no one would be dead. Looking for something, Konada asked from behind her, surprising her. Ayano turned around and saw a blade coming her way. She was able to avoid getting her head lopped off by ducking down on the table and rolling off of it onto the ground. The fuck was that noise? On the ground, but even that didn't guarantee her safety. Using their power, Ayano still sensed danger coming her way and was right. The blade cut through the changing table, and the tip of the blade was coming right at her eyes before suddenly stopped. You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here. I thought you would have taken great pleasure in killing me, Inuzumi-san. Ayano spoke. Konada stepped into plain sight with her sword still drawn. She eyeballed the cuts and bruises on Ayano's body and the fact that she was bleeding from her head. Just be lucky I came to terms with my true feelings, or I might have considered doing just that, Konada growled. And plus, no one deserves to have what happened to the Mrs. Kuroi done to them, no matter how evil they are. But why? Even you should know I'm the one who provoked you to strengthen your love for Hiragi-san. I knew you would go off on your own and try to get stronger, and that night I told Miss Kuroi where you would be. Even if you did, what happened to Miss Kuroi wasn't your fault. Kami-sama is the one calling all the shots here, and you did try and warn me to either put on one of the magical diapers or come to terms with my true feelings. Why didn't she just do that? We wouldn't have had the epic battle where I could actually play death. Not death metal, it's gothic metal! Metal for a good reason. My true feeling before the others came after me. I only warned you so we could somehow stop this fighting and defeat Kami-sama. I never knew about Patricia-san working directly under her. I've never seen her in this world before that night. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you didn't, Konada sneered. So what are you doing here? What the hell happened to you? I'm hiding, Ayano admitted. I confronted her master about what happened to Trask, where she's making us fall someone who does not hesitate to kill their own underlings. Master was... Excuse me, I have a cat. Well, that's another door closed. Alright. I apologize. I had to let my cat in because she was tearing up the screen. We're in the flying fungal face rocket, and I'm going to go off. Master was furious and thought of my question as treason and sent Kusakabe-san and Tamura-san after me. They were both in a trance-like state and attacked me relentlessly. I was barely able to escape with my life. What about the dark diaper you were wearing the first time we met that gave you your super speed? I couldn't touch you with my sword because of how fast you were before. If I was wearing one, then I would not have had so many close calls with your sword. Now would I, Inzumi-san. Point taken. Konata put her sword away. So now what? Are you expecting me to just feel sorry for you? Yeah, but that's not going to happen. Miss Kuroi wasn't the only case. People all over Japan have been falling into coma because of what you guys have been doing. I was lucky enough to save my friends, but from what other people stumbled into when other people stumbled into the world and cannot handle the stress of having their true feelings being forced out of them, they all fell into coma in the real world. Plus, with your abilities to track other people, I bet you left Miss Kuroi and the others right to them. And now had guilt written all over her face and was speechless. Speechless! She could only look up at Konata in shame. Fine then, kill me, she said. You're right, I did help Kusakabe-san and the others locate other people who just happen to stumble into this world. So being killed here and being put into a coma in the real world should be a fitting end for a person like me. Ugh. Konata gritted her teeth and grabbed Ayano by the collar of their shirt and lifted her up off the ground. Okay. This is really funny to think about. If you imagine Konata as still small, because you know she's big in this room, right? So you just want to accept death and just run away. Hell no, you're going to take responsibility for what you did. After this fight is over, you can go screw off and die for all I care. Konata slammed Oyana onto the changing table and snapped her finger. Oh, Oyana suddenly found that her wrists had been pinned down to the table. Okay! Above her head. Alright, so it was a bondage table. There was a reason it was covered in leather. Ha! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Let me go now. Ayano was mad as she was going to protest some more. Konata snapped her fingers again and a pacifier appeared in the girl's mouth and was able to spit it out. Yay, more fetish. Took long enough. Shut up. Last time I checked, babies don't talk. Ayano made a muffled sound through the pacifier, then began struggling when Konata holding one of the magical diapers. If you really want to make up for what you've done, then this is the beginning, so you'd better get used to this treatment. Konata snapped her fingers one final time, making Ayano's clothes disappear, leaving her nude on the table. What? She made quick work of applying baby lotion, baby powder in the right place, and snugly taping out Ayano's diaper around her waist. There now, you're officially one of us. No double-crossing us if you know what's good for you, she threatened. Muff, muff, Ayano screamed behind the pacifier, trying to say something. Konata plucked it from her girl's mouth, allowing her to speak again. And what would happen if I did try and double-cross you? Konata had a devilish cat-like grin on her face. I'm glad you asked. She snapped her fingers, and there was a loud humming sound could be heard coming from somewhere in the room. Suddenly, Ayano started screaming and fiercely squirming and wiggling her waist around the table. Ew. A few moments later, Ayano was laid out on the table, out of breath. You're sick. Where in the world will you get such lewd ideas from? The bound girl panted out, blushing. Hey, those 18+ dating sims games do really come in handy. I can think of 1,000 ways to make you suffer in non-lethal ways, but I figured that this was the best method to keep you in check. So what do you plan on doing with me? Nothing for now, but when the time comes to fight Kami-sama, you're going to be on you're going to be by our side, helping us. After all, you have nowhere else to go, right? You're letting me join your group that easily? Ayano asked, clearly surprised. No, she's been blarged. No, don't be silly. Konata placed some cat ears on top of Ayano's head. Oh no, it's that stupid virus thing and made in the Miku Miku dance video where the guy didn't know how to animate. Shit. Her body lit up and now she was wearing clothes. A yellow short mini dress and cat paws on her hand and feet. A tail coming from the back end of her dress and had whiskers on both of her cheek. You're just a pet and nothing else. Ayano glared at Konata, getting madder by the second. Inzumi-san, perhaps you don't know the real me, or what my true feeling was like before I came to terms with them. Don't tell me. You may look sweet and innocent on the outside, but if you're pissed off enough, you can probably kill someone with your glare alone, Konata asked. It's not like you have any problems being that way. So you never had any issues controlling your true feelings. And Yana went silent after Konata just read it like a book. Just like Kagami, this outfit will only appear when you leave this room. But when you're here, you'll be wearing baby clothes. What? No way. Why should I wear something like this? Ayano blushed. The cat girl outfit will give you back your super speed powers, and you'll have stealth ability. What? Tell us about speed and stealth? Why aren't you Blart? Why didn't you give anyone else that costume? Bull freaking horse shit. That way you can track people and not be tracked yourself. And the cat ears on top of your head while you talk with the group through telepathy. Fuck. That's why you don't put your head upside down under running water. Now, did I actually read what I just read?
That cat girl outfit will give you back your super speed powers, and you'll have stealth abilities also. That way you'll be able to track people and not just be tracked yourself. And the cat ears on top of your head will allow you to talk to the group through telepathy. Yeah, she did say it. You're not nuts. That was actually written.
Well, fuck. Why the flying hell did they not use that power for any other character? Perhaps the ones that weren't combat-based. No, this is what I always find stupid, is that they just bring crap out of nowhere. Oh god, I feel like I just got a pool dunked on me. So, alright, go away.
Alright, whatever. You're such a dickhole.
Alright. Where were we? Konata explained. And just so to make sure we're on the same page, I may have said that you're one of us, but that doesn't mean we're not. That does not mean we're friends. I won't kill you, but I promise to make you suffer if you ever hurt Kagami. I won't betray Hiragi-san or anyone else, Ayano smiled to herself. I just want to end this fighting and do whatever it takes. So whatever happened to Miss Kuria and the other one, there's never happened to no one else. Good. Then I hope you won't mind being Kagami's cute little sister, Konata joked, poking Ayano's nose. Earring herself a few giggle and a smile. What? In this room you have no teenage rights. You're a baby and you will act and be treated like one, understand? Ayano just nodded without any complaints. I'll tell you everything I know about the Dark Diapers if that's what you want, Ayano exclaimed. I'll even tell you some info on our master also. She's not your master anymore. You don't serve under her, Konata said abruptly. But go on, keep talking. Who is she? Someone from the real world that we all know? I can only tell you that she is known throughout all of Japan, but Ayano looked at Konata and stuck out her tongue. There was a black X that looked like a tattoo. Thanks to this mark on my tongue, I'm forgiven to ever revealing my master's true name. If I ever attempt to do such a thing, my tongue will start to taste like someone poured soap in my mouth. What? Will it always be like that? Because, yeah, that would suck, but if it's only for, like, whatever. So you're basically saying, why don't you just write it down? So what you're basically saying is that you can only give hints, but if the hints become too close to revealing your master's true identity, then the mark will activate, right? Fuck. Konata sighed, then sat down on the changing table. Okay, can you at least tell me the concept of the Dark Diapers, who created them, and why and how do they bring out a person's true feelings? Because it's a fucking dream world. I have no idea if Master or Kami-san created the Dark Diapers, but they're designed to bring out a person's most inner hate. Oh, there we go. That makes more sense. Something that the person doesn't want another person to know. Think about Haragi-san's little sister. She hated the fact that people looked down on her because she's her older sister, always praising her academics. Then she hated herself because somewhere deep inside she knew she hated her sister. The dark diapers are not only brings out a person's hatred for her life, but also the hatred towards themselves also. All that hate makes up a person's true feelings. Feelings about what they hate. What the hell? I see, so that's how it happens, Konata ponders. Miyuki-san always hated the fact that we, well, mostly me or Tsukasa-chan, would always ask her dumb questions. Then she must have hated herself for getting so annoyed with us. So it goes into a constant loop so they can't come to thingy with their true feelings. Yes, you are correct, Inzumi-san. The same thing can be said with Minami Iwasaki, too. Also, the fact that your cousin has a bigger bust size than she does, and the fact that Minami-san was jealous of her made her still be able to have true feelings drawn out, even though she had already unlocked her magical powers. So basically, the only way to get rid of all that hate is just accept it, right? It's no wonder why many people fell prey to their true feelings. Learning to accept something that you hate is really hard. Hate it really hard. Especially if you're alone. Without my friends around, I don't know where I'd be right now. Tell me, is there some kind of factory that produces the dark diapers? If there is, we need to go there and destroy it at once. I would advise against it. The place is heavily guarded by nightmares that Master personally commands. Nah. Okay, that's different. There's actually a factory? I was not expecting that to exist. Wow, I'm just wondering what said factory might look like. Saying that noticing that the dark divers look so dopey as shit. Nightmares. Wait, she controls nightmares, Konata asked? Is that her power? I don't know if Master has a power to control nightmares or not. Oh, wait a second. That would be really interesting. Oh, wait. No, that still doesn't make any sense. Oh, whatever. But they do whatever she tells them without hesitation. So we not only have to worry about Kami-sama, we also have to worry about your former master alone. That's a lot to ride on. But we have to do something. If not, we're all going to be killed in this world. Konata bit her button lip. Inzumi-san, my master will not take my betrayal very likely. She will send others after me very soon. I just hope that you and Haragi are ready for that. Konata turns around and smiles warmly at Yano. Don't worry, when the time comes, we'll be ready. The next night in the world of dreams. Oh, wait. The next night in the world of dreams, Minami was walking through a green open field. She left Yutaka in the school nurse's office to sleep because she had some business to take care of and did not want Yutaka to get involved. Minami was being very cautious, constantly looking over her back, making sure nothing attacked her from behind. Well, now this is a surprise. I didn't think you'd show up here alone, a voice said, echoing in the wind. Show yourself, Patricia-san. The blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl stepped out into the open with an arrogant smirk on her face. Why are you the only one to show up? I thought I called you for all of you to meet me here tonight. I figured I'd settle this matter by myself. I didn't want Yutaka to see what might happen here tonight. Minami drew her weapon and pointed it at Patricia. I don't want to fight you, but if I have to, I will. That's pretty big talk. Patricia took out her gun that was clipped to her side. I guess I can kill you first, and then I'll kill Kobayakawa-san next. Are we still going with this gun? Fucking guns! First, tell me why are you doing this to Patricia-san? First, tell me why you're doing this, Patricia-san. Did you lose the battle to your true feelings also? Let me see under your skirt. What? Wow, Minami, I didn't know you were into girls. Patricia's got it down with her hand over her skirt, blushing. Ha, psych, she laughed. A person only needs to wear a dark diaper once to be corrupted by their true feelings. But I can assure you that I've never worn one before. I've never wore one before. Then why are you doing this? Do you really want to kill off all your friends? What about everything we've been through up until now? And that all for nothing? What? So she's just evil? Why are the adorable ones crazily evil? Aw, she's so cute when she's hacking people to pieces. Listen up, Minami-san. Patricia took aim at Minami with her gun. Abandon all emotions when fighting me. If you consider me to being your friend when fighting me, then you will die. Fine then, I'll fight you without holding back, but when I defeat you, you will tell me what's going on and why you're working for a person like Kami-sama. Deal. That's if you can live long enough to hear the whole story. Patricia fired her weapon like lightning. Minami dodged the bullet completely and dashed to where Patricia was standing, gripping her weapon and slicing the gun in half. Oh, yay. Wait a minute, what's she using again? Isn't she using a rapier? Wasn't that the last time I checked? A rapier is actually sharp on the edge? I thought you could only stab stuff. Then again, I'm an idiot. Then lifted the heel of her foot and kicked Patricia square in the gut. I'm not done yet, Minami's rapier surrounded itself with fire. Burning saber, she hollered, launching a flaming sword blast right at Patricia, striking her dead on with it. Or so she thought. Quickly turning around, Minami was barely able to avoid a fatal cut to her chest area and was cut on her arm by Patricia's sword. Oh yeah, I forgot she had a sword. Minami jumped back, getting some distance between her and Patricia, nursing the cut on her arm. She then jumped back, gaining so distance between them. I have to admit you are very strong and have good senses. You're the first person to survive that little combo of mine. But Patricia danced. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. She killed a lot of people. Dan Ford's. Fuck you, Harrison! Swinging her sword directly. Swinging her sword wildly, keeping Minami on the ropes. This isn't PE where you can dominate the dodgeball circle. In this world, I am superior to you. You can't beat me. Patricia swung her sword, her hardest this time. The two steel blades clashing against one another made Minami stumble back. Now it's time to die. Bloody rising. A red aura surrounded Patricia's sword and struck Minami with a devastating blow, throwing the girl back into a tree. Like I said, why are there trees? Like I said before, I'm the strongest in this world. No one can beat me. Okie dokie then. I'm not done yet. Minami was on her knees, using her rapier for support to stand up. Patricia-san, if you think an attack like that will kill me, then you think again, she yelled, running towards Patricia. You're a fool. I don't know how you're still standing after taking a direct hit from my skill, but this ends now. Patricia's sword surrounded itself with red aura, getting ready to use another skill again. She swung with all her might, trying to end the battle, but Minami rolled under Patricia's sword and came right directly behind her. I don't care how many times you hit me. I won't stay down as long as I know my friend is in trouble. And that friend is you, Patricia-san. Lightning thrust, Minami hollered. Rapier surrounded herself with lightning, striking Patricia in the back, but not piercing her. Patricia stumbled forward. Harrison, go away. Feeling the pain from her blow she just took, but she was still ready to keep fighting. She turned around and swung her sword at the ground, using her bloody rising skill to make it split. Minami lost her balance and fell back. Patricia came running through the smoke, trying to hit Minami while she was down, but missed another swing, and Minami rolled out of the way again. Should I be playing action music right now? Because I think I should be playing action music. Action music! Fuck. Ah! That wasn't it. Haha! I am an idiot. Where was I going? Dropped her feet and elbowed Patricia in the face and kneed her in the gut. Patricia stumbled back and a bit and swung her sword downwards. Minami jumped up and avoided the ground splitting beneath her again, and landed a few feet behind Patricia and ran at her. Patricia quickly turned around and blocked Minami's attack, and threw out her forehead and headbutted Minami in the face, busting her nose. Wow, that really hurt, she whined, rubbing the red spot on her forehead. How do anime characters do that? Anime characters do not feel any pain. This is serious. Stop playing around. Lightning thrust. Minami thrusted her weapon out at Patricia, but missed when she ducked. Minami's sword split the tree right down in the middle in front of her, and now that she left herself wide open, Patricia was able to get a nice clean cut across Minami's chest. Minami screamed in agony, and she flew back. Blood was spilling from her wounds. Her whole body was starting to go numb before hitting the ground. A pool of blood formed around her body as Patricia walked over. Well, this has been fun, but I can think it's time I ended this little game, Minami-san. She raised her sword above her head. Any last words you would like before you end up like Miss Kuroyo in the real world? Minami, a smirk on her face. You think you beat me, so you let your guard down. A costly mistake. Minami reached out her hand. Her rapier that was embedded in the tree came flying up through the stomach. She grunted, griping the blade that was through her and fell to the ground in a pool of her own blood. Looks like, in the end, I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill you, Minami laughed. Why? Patricia asked, coughing up blood. Knowing you could have made that blade go right through my heart. So why didn't you kill me when you had the chance? Because if I did, then Yutaka would be very sad, Minami grunted out. How do you think she would feel if she found that two of her best friends were fighting and trying to kill each other? I don't care about that. Friends, who needs them? The only person I need is Kami-sama and no one else. You can't really mean that. If you did not have any problems, then there's no way you'd be able to come to this world in the first place. Patricia-san, Yutaka-chan, and I are friends. If there is something bothering you, then please tell me. We can work it out together. The diapers that the older Hiragi twins wear. The older Hiragi twin wears. Put those on the ones who were taken over by their true feelings. They should return to normal. Patricia slowly stood up. Oh, what the fuck? Minami slowly stood up also. Then come with me. Please come with me so you can return to normal, Patricia-san, she pleaded. You really are a fool. If I were being controlled by my true feelings, then do you think I'd be telling you a way to defy Kami-sama's wishes? Consider me telling you this as thank you for not killing me. But make no mistake, the next time we meet, your head will roll, Minami-san. With that said, Patricia disappears into a dark portal, leaving Minami's rapier behind. Patricia-san, I will save you from your pain, and from Kami-sama. Minami passes out from her injuries. Huh. This is weird. Line! Inside of a room stacked to the roof with anime DVDs, manga books, in some cases, Patricia staggered into the room for the dark portal and fell out onto the flood, holding her wound and breathing heavily. Damn that Minami, she's strong in this world, as she is in the real world. Why did those fools allow her to come to terms with her true feelings? She could have been a valuable asset to Kami-sama's forces. Oh my, look at Kami-sama's little pet. You're looking a little bang up. Did we get our little butt kicked? That person asked in a cute and childish sounding voice. But what are you doing here? Patricia stumbled to her feet, but had to use the wall next to her support so not to fall over. You're to wait for further orders from Kami-sama and nothing else. Got it? Aw, look at you trying to act tough even though you can barely stand. It's really cute, you know, but you're in no condition to be barking out orders, the person said. She had short salmon pink hair, her golden yellow eyes, her arms were so short that her sleeves on her school uniform completely covered up her hands. What do you want then, Akira Kogami? Patricia grunted, trying to move around. Give me a second. Oh god. That is hilarious. Oh, this is something I could always put on. I can just turn that on and play it forever. Or play it whenever she shows up. Anyways, fuck it. Okay, for Shavda, I'm looking to overthrow your so-called leader, Kami-sama. Which you misspelt. But first, I need to get you, her guard dog, out of the way. Akira's hand began glowing as short blue flames from her hands. Patricia jumped out of the way, just barely avoiding being burned. The same thing could not be said for her otaku collection. Everything in the room went up in flames. Wow, to think you can still move around that much with that injury. I think, Kira laughed, I think you may be more useful serving by my side than dead. Damn, this isn't good. Attacking me right after I had a fight with Minami. She must have been watching this whole time and waited to make her move while I'm not at my best. Wow, how about making you an offer? Promise to swear you're loyal to me and I won't kill you in this world and make you comatose in the real world. Forget it. I'd rather die than serve you, you bitch, Patricia yelled, summoning her sword. For the betrayal of Kami-sama, I'm going to kill you right here. Patricia ran forth at Akira, ready to kill her when she was struck by blue lightning and seemed to have fallen from nowhere. Patricia dropped her sword and fell to the floor, not moving. Her eyes were slightly open as if in a daze. Damn, what kind of spells are those? Why are they so powerful? Just regular spells, but with the help of my azure pendant that enhances my spell, they can be considered strong enough to strike down a god. And a god, I mean Kami-sama. I'll never let you do that, Patricia tried to stand. You're nothing without Kami-sama. Akira spat out. You're just some weak and pathetic little girl who just uses the power given to you to act strong, but in reality you're weak. Do 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 do. Shut up! That's not true. Don't play mind games with me when you don't know crap about me, Patricia shouted suddenly. She found her body being engulfed in a blackish-purple aura. What's this? What did you do to me? I haven't done anything to you yet. The aura around your body is just the strength of your true feelings. Whenever a person lies to themselves in this world, the aura will appear around their body. Oh fuck, what? I guess you must be in a lot of pain, my dear, or that aura wouldn't be as big as it is now. Kira started walking up to Patricia as she bent over and yanked the girl's skirt and panties right from under her. Stop it! What do you think you're doing to me? Patricia said weakly, trying to cover her exposed private with her hands. Out of nowhere, Akira made a dark diaper appear in her hands. Don't worry, sweetie. Master will make all that nasty pain go away, she said, fully unfolding the diaper. She's going to make all the bad people who made you sad suffer as long as she gets your diaper on you. No, don't, Patricia pleaded as the diaper was slid under her bottom. Because she was moved, waves of pain shot through her whole entire body, making her unable to resist anymore. I don't want to serve under you. Well, let's just say you'd better have a strong enough will to keep your true feelings in check, or you'll be a replacement for Miss Kuroi, Akira smirked. Despite her struggling, Patricia was helpless to stop Akira from taping the diaper around her waist. Now just be a good little girl and wet your diaper for your master, said, rubbing the diapers outside crinkly plastic. Against her will Patricia heavily wet her diaper and felt as if part of her was leaving her body. She slowly losing consciousness. Kami-sama, please forgive me. Who is Kami-sama? And what the fuck is up with this chapter? Durf. Okay. We'll just be going on to the next chapter. 2 more chapters left. Kai 1 2 3 4 5 9 signing out.